Right, hello there. Look, I don't have a huge amount of time, so it's going to be quite a quick broadcast. You may hear a noise that sounds rather like a buzzing or a drilling going on in the background. And would you believe it, this lot are at it again. And they have taken over a neighbour's house and are pretending to cut down bushes in the back garden. We know what's going. The cats are going crackers. Because, can you hear it? It's going on right now. And you know, we know what me and Bicky Peg have been at the net curtains looking. Good view from the bric-a-brac shop, so we can see. They're not even touching the bush. Can't even touch the bush with their equipment, and it's just not on. So I know it's this lot. I know exactly what they're playing. I know what they're doing. I'm not having it anyway. So I've got to be careful. Might have to keep my voice down with this broadcast actually. But it's important that I come on because there has been an update, a change in the situation. So many of you will be aware that on the 8th of September, I did a video, still on the website. Go and have a look on the website. The video is still there, where I very, very clearly stated, using Gematria, which is an incredibly accurate way of predicting anything that goes on in the world, and I used it. And I predicted on the 8th, when I announced to my followers that we had the news from the Queen's doctors that the Queen wasn't doing very well and they were concerned for her health. I jumped on immediately, did a video and said, using the Gematria that I had access to, that she would pass on the 9th of September, the next day, on the 9th. And that would equal, in Gematria terms, 6, 6, 6. Do you see? Now, look, I'm going to say it. Obviously, that wasn't the case, and you know, she passed probably just minutes after I uploaded that video, really. But look, I'm going to be honest with you because that's what I'm all about. That's what I am. I'm going to tell you now that the Gematria actually came from one of my members. I can't remember which coordinator it was that did the Gematria, claiming that she would pass on the 9th, which would equal 666. I can't remember who it was. I think they might have been Canadian. Might have. But can I just say to that person right now, just pay attention right now. You're sacked. I think that was deliberate sabotage to make me look foolish. I think you knew, and I'm wondering if you might be with this lot that are outside pretending to cut the bush of my neighbour. I'm not having this level of insubordination within my organisation, so take yourself off. You're sacked. Now, I'm sorry about that, but there is something else. So in that broadcast, which is still on my website, please go and have a watch of it. It's still there, still very much up there. It says it's current update, 8th of September, current update, still there, still there. So the cats are going to go in a minute because of the noise. I'm very sorry about this. It's chaotic, I know. Anyway, I also said on that broadcast that something big, was going to happen on 9/11. Now, I did say that it was probably the current CRV. Now, 9/11 came and went and nothing happened. So look, here's what I'm going to say. The White Hats have been in contact, the higher-ups, the good guys, called me on the phone, and they said we had to change it because of what happened with the Queen passing. And that's why. That's why nothing happened on 9/11, because it would have been too much for the public, you see. It would have been too much of something big had taken place on 9/11. It would have been too much for people. They wouldn't have coped with it. The cats are in chaos about it all. They really are, because they were excited about the RV, and I had to break it to them that wasn't now going to happen. But they were pleased that the white hats had been in contact, that they were in situ on my lap when I received the call, so they'd be able to tell you. General Flynn would be able to tell you. Okay, so unfortunately the current CRV didn't happen, which just, it's well timed in a way, because now I can tell you this is a great time to invest in gold. This is a great time to really get invested in gold or silver, but preferably gold. So please go to my Lieman's Gold page, have a look and see about just dumping the whole of your 401k or your pension in. It's the time. Everything's going to be gold backed soon when we have this, huge change with the QFS. Right, so the other thing I want to talk about is, I mentioned it on my 8th of September video. There might be a YouTube channel that goes by the name of Intel. That's in the name of the channel. And they're saying things like that the QFS isn't real and that medbeds aren't real. Now, if you hear that, I've got to tell you, that channel that's got Intel in the name are bought and paid for. Bought and paid for. I mean, it's so clear. You know why it's clear? Because they're still on YouTube. They're saying the same things I'm saying, but they're saying the opposite. And they're still on YouTube, and I got pulled off. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? It tells you that it's these chaps again. That's what it tells you. So please invest in gold. I've still got the grippy gloves on offer, 17% off. Gripping onto 5D. I've also got, just to remind you all, this little number here, the dark to light light. Dark to light light. And it's just to show you solidarity at a time when, we just don't know if the White Hats' plans are going to be able to go ahead because of things happening in the world. And it's difficult. I know it's difficult, but hold on. Hold on. It's all coming. It's all happening. Fraudy, a friend of mobsters, Fraudy, he was talking to a lot of his mafia boss friends, and they told him, we live by two rules: don't lie, don't steal. And that's why we know, Fraudy, that you're our guy, and we'd do anything for you. We'd do anything for you. Do you know what I mean? And if he's telling you, so if the mob bosses know he's telling the truth, then he's telling the truth, isn't he? And he's saying that it's all happening, it's all coming, and it's all going to go off. And not to worry, and that there's never been a better time to be alive. It's all coming down the line, and you're soon going to see everything we've been telling you for the past 2 years is definitely probably going to happen. Maybe it might do. So hold on tight and buy more popcorn. Is what I'm saying. Just buy. I mean, I've always said buy water. Buy a lot of water and buy lots of food. They're at it again. I can hear them going again. Honestly, the cats are going to be doing whoopsies all over the bric-a-brac shop with this. They can't cope. Buy food and water just to keep you going for a while, because anything could happen at any time. You just don't know, do you? And just just keep the faith. It's all happening. It's going to happen. It will happen. I've got to go now. I need to work out how to remove videos from my website. I don't know. Got to speak to tech support. Right, I've got to go. I'm going to see a bicky pegs down the bottom of the garden yelling at the so-called gardeners. So I'm going to get out there and see if I can throw a cat or two at them. That'll stop them. Right. Okay, I'll see you again. Thank you. Bye. Goodbye. And I got pulled off. Touching the bush. Right, this is a direct message to members of my organisation. I have been working very, very closely with the quantum computers to scan what members of the organisation are actually looking at online, and there will be consequences. So, if any coordinators anywhere in the world have been liking Intel Ladies videos, giving it the thumbs up, you're sacked. If any coordinators or members of my organisation have been subscribing to Intel Ladies channel and then hitting the bell so that they can be notified every time she uploads new content. If any of you have been doing that, you're sacked. If any of you have gone to buymeacoffee.com/Intel Lady and bought her a coffee or two or more, you're sacked. I'm not having that level of insubordination within my organisation. If I find any of you been I'm using the quantum computers. Me and Bicky Peg know if you've been doing that sort of thing. That's your consequence. You will be sacked. And no med beds for you. No med beds. No QFS. You're out on your ear. You're out on your own. So don't disappoint me. Don't be looking at her channel. Don't be sharing her content. Don't be liking her content. Do not buy her a coffee.com/Intel Lady. If I see any of that, you're sacked. Right. Okay. Thank you. And I got pulled off. Touching the bush.